Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sydney Kane and I'm a Shenandoah Valley wedding and portrait photographer, and today we're going to be talking all about how to find your photographic style. Every photographer has their own way of taking pictures and sharing them with the world. The best photographers have such a distinct style, you could see their photos and immediately know it's them, even if you don't see their names on there. They have a style that makes them different from every other photographer in the market. I'm sure if you thought about it, you can think of a few photographers that are completely different. They stick out from every other photographer in the market. Take a moment to sit and think about who comes up in your mind when you think of photographers, and then let me know down in the comments who they are and why they stick out to you. Before we walk through the steps of identifying your style and getting you on track to using it, I need to say two things. Number one, your style is way more than any preset you buy and use, and I'll help you understand that in this video. And two, your style will change over time, and that's totally okay. We'll come up with a style plan for you today, but it's okay if your answers change in the next few months or in the next few years. That just means you're growing and getting closer to your true passion. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna walk us through 5 different facets of style. You might want to grab a pen and paper and jot down some answers to some questions, but if not, that's okay. I have a totally free Finding Your Style guide that you can find in the link down below in the caption. Gotta call it a bio, not a bio. It's gonna walk you through all 5 of these steps, and it's gonna give you some action steps in the end. Okay, style question number 1. Who or what do you want to photograph? As we grow in our businesses, we need to niche down so we can attract a particular customer. I'm willing to bet that some of your favorite photographers only specialize in 1 to 3 types of clients. I also bet that you enjoy photographing some people over others. So what gets you excited? Families, newborns, couples, weddings, seniors, landscapes, food. What gets you excited? Personally, I love weddings because they are a manifestation of all the planning and hard work and just love that goes into celebrating with friends and family. I love elopements because they celebrate the raw marriage and freedom and love without the constraints of being tied down to a venue or having to be around a lot of people. And I love seniors because the excitement of accomplishing something and being on the brink of something new is so exciting, and I love to celebrate with them. Now that you know who you like to photograph, the next style question is where. Obviously there's gonna be some variation as time goes on, you go to new places, but there's definitely some places where you like more than others. But everyone has preferences, so where do you find yourself dying to shoot in? Do you like all-white studios, downtown streets, beach fronts, somewhere in nature? What makes you pause and wish you were there? And why? For example, I love the mountains because every step in it is an adventure, and every day the scenery looks completely different. The next part of style is how you photograph your clients. What gear do you use? What are your settings? Do you like the wideness of the 35mm, or do you like the compression of a longer lens? Do you like the look of flash or reflectors? Do you like shooting super wide open, or do you like having everything in focus? There are no right or wrong answers, it's all down to preference. Personally, my go-to setup is just my camera and my 85mm. I absolutely love the compression it gives me. I also shoot super wide open, generally somewhere between 1.8 and 2.8. Now here's the other half of how you photograph your clients. Are you more drawn to the perfectly posed photos that are super elegant and timeless, or do you like the really fun and raw images in which they're running around laughing? This can be broken down into 2 basic types. Posing is helping place every part of their bodies, whether in movement or stillness, and prompting is giving directions, sometimes a really fun or silly prompt, and then letting them act it out. Some photographers create client experiences entirely based off one or the other, but most photographers tend to read their clients and then use whatever works best for them. For example, if I have a really quiet and relaxed couple, I might set them up in a pose and ask them to kiss each other on the cheeks and the nose and, whisper really nice things to each other. On the other hand, if I have a very fun and rambunctious couple, I might place them in the same pose and then have them rock back and forth really rapidly, or, tickle each other so they giggle. So really, it's all down to how you get to know your client, but it's also down to what kind of clients do you want to attract. Do you want to attract those fun-loving people that will run up and down mountains with you, or would you rather have really timeless people that will wear heels and suits? The last part of style that we're going to talk about today is probably the one you first thought of: editing. Every photographer has their own style of editing. It is one of the best ways to distinguish yourself as a photographer and as a business owner. In today's world, it has never been easier to find a style you like. There are thousands of presets out there that you can buy. On the flip side of this, there are also thousands of people that can buy the same preset that you buy. So my advice is to find some presets that you really enjoy and then tweak them so that they're entirely your own. Or create your own preset. So what do you like? Do you like darker images with really rich tones, or do you like really bright images with cooler tones? Or do you find yourself somewhere in the middle like me? That's all we're gonna go over today. But let me know, did these 5 facets of style help you open up your definition of the word? Do you see your photography business and your photos in a different light? Did this help you start to understand how you can differentiate between other photographers and how you can come closer towards your niche clients? Let me know in the comments below, and also tell me your answers. I would love to hear them. I told you most of my answers, but I'll also talk about them in the comments below. So please tell me what your answers are. I would love to hear them. And don't forget, if you would like action steps for each of these 5 facets, be sure to grab my free guide down below. It will walk you through in much greater detail each of the steps and also get you an action plan for getting your perfect photo shoot into your calendar and getting those photos. Thanks for watching this video, and let me know in the comments below if you like this type of content. I have a lot of ideas out there, but I'd love to hear about what you guys want to hear from me. For now, check out any of the other videos I have up, get that style guide, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of education coming your way. I'll see you next time.